nobody had a clue. But I feel like she has really, truly elevated the position
Yeah,
of
I
First
love it.
Lady.
Yes, I love it too. And I think it's interesting because you said that, I hate that she's getting that much heat, but I really think that she anticipated that she was going to get that heat too, because when she decided to use that platform and to address the racial slurs, she knew. She knew
Yeah,
right then and there, and
absolutely.
she was prepared to deal with it. She was rather to voice her opinions and to voice what she was going through rather than to save herself from the consequences. And that part of it I respect as well. And then also, like you guys said, the fact that, she's handling it in a classy way. She's not just appearing to be some crazed how they say the diary of a mad black woman. She's not appearing to be that way. She is still holding her composure no matter what heat she's getting.
Now I'm going to tell you one thing that kind of pisses me off, and this is my stab at Fox News. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real about it. I think Michelle Obama has been a wonderful first lady. All she's done is
She
try to get. She tried to get your kids healthy, But everything, everything she does. Fox News was talking about her in the corner eating macaroni and cheese. Okay, so what? She had a bite of macaroni and cheese. What did you
Hmm.
expect her to do? Continue, sit around and you called her a hypocrite because she was eating macaroni and cheese. Nobody said feed your kids celery all day long every day. So
Hmm.
if you can make a news story about the first lady eating mac and cheese, you ain't got shit else to do.
finals coming
Like
up in the
nothing.
visual arts class, and turning in papers is not what's getting them the grade that they need to pass it. Meaning they themselves must come bucket naked to the visual arts 104A, performing the self class wearing absolutely no clothing as instructed by their professor, Ricardo Dominguez. The course's official description says it uses autobiography, dream, confession, fantasy, and other means to invent oneself in a new way. Performing naked is part of that, and if students don't participate, they risk failing the course entirely. Though Dominguez says alternative assignments are possible, Dominguez states that nudity has been and is a core part of the history of performing arts, body art from the 20th century to now. If students are to learn about performance art as practitioners, the history of the medium is crucial for them to experience in a direct way, which is what he told MTV News via email. And you can guess that some people are not too happy about it. A mom who went on as anonymous said that her daughter was not aware of the assignment, and she felt that it was wrong to blanket say that if you did not complete the assignment, you would not pass. A student went on record to say that it was not true to say that they were not aware of the assignment because it was on the syllabus, and that they knew of the course's nudity component from the beginning of the semester. Also, the rumors were circulated around campus weeks prior to the beginning of the course, so they were if they were not comfortable with it, they did not have to sign up. There was an additional option available, which was an upper division course that would have given the credit needed for their major. When I read the article, the only strange thing to me was the fact that the professor would also be nude. But then again, I have to rethink that part. If it were one of my super hot, tall, dark, and handsome, well built, sexy professors from college, then I wouldn't have had an issue at all. I probably would have not learned a damn thing that day, but I would have been there butt naked. And
And I can
Really?
yeah,
imagine that there are people in this class who knew that they should never be naked. And now you want me to come up in here with these people and just be all naked, show them everything. Uh-uh. No, no.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
from
I
the
don't know about
South,
that.
so
I don't
I
know
don't
they
about.
didn't have to necessarily, I'm saying, come to class naked that day. Like there was another
well,
class that they can take, and it was in the syllabus, and like they were told before the class even started that if they didn't want to take that class, they could take a different class to get the credit that
Well,
they need.
they're artists though,
I,
and a
I
lot of artists
find
aren't. A lot of artists they'll do it. it's a performing arts class. I don't put nothing past them.
They,
they might want to do it, but the professor being naked, that's kind of
Now,
suspect, though.
I would have an issue if it was like something sexual, you know what I'm saying, going on. Like if he said y'all had to come to class naked and y'all had to touch yourselves and things like that, then I would see a problem.
But it was a
and
naked dance, naked
no,
dance.
No,
Yeah.
it's
think
where
about
from
it.
because I just
Right,
see
get
something
naked
wrong with
and
the whole
do the
picture.
the lambada or something.
No,
I'm, I'm so done. Okay, so I don't know. That's kind of, we gonna leave that one to Ebby. Ebby has to make our decisions on anything like that. So in her quest for perfection, she and her entire team failed to put the valedictorian's address on the program. So after the graduating class of 2015 was dismissed, she realized that the valedictorian, did not have an opportunity to give his speech. So what she asked that everyone come back and have a seat. Of course, they had just graduated. They were super excited. And because they were excited, it took them quite a bit of time to settle down. But no, she absolutely did not like that. And the way that she was speaking to people, if you had an opportunity to see the full video, it wasn't just the black people that were leaving, and it wasn't just the white people that were leaving. There were a lot of people who were just really fed up with her very, very, very negative tone. And what did she say? I'm not surprised. Look who's leaving, all the black people, which certainly incited a riot among the students, their family members. But when she had an opportunity to address the media, she said that it was the devil. The devil was in the room, and it wasn't her voice. It was the devil that said those words. And she said she didn't say the N word. She didn't feel that she was being racist by saying, look who's leaving. She wasn't surprised. It was all the black people. Now, a lot of leaders are calling for her resignation because she said, look who's leaving. It's all the black people. She didn't say, look who's leaving. It's all the niggas. What do you ladies think?
Oh, I've been waiting for this
All
all.
right.
I've been because I when this star came out, I took a sit up to my ladies. I say, who gonna do it? They said she had it. I said, oh yeah, we got to talk about this. One thing I want to address about the entire thing is okay. I don't want to seem like I'm racist, but y'all know us black people, we hate boring stuff. So we gonna get our asses up out of graduations, and I have left a few. After my relative name is called, I have left. But it was completely racist of her to say the black people because guess what? White people was getting their asses up too. So don't even just point it to saying that your people wasn't going to leave because your people be very disrespectful to things that we do and everything. So I felt like, I understand she was angry, but it's just some things you do not say. Keep it in. So she really needs to evaluate her tone and she needs to
Mhm.
check how did I put it? You need to watch what you say. Think about what you thinking before it come out your mouth, sweetie. Because they're gonna shoot you like George Zimmerman. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that.
Oh my
Go ahead.
goodness. Well, what was really crazy about the whole thing, um, for some reason she felt like she was justified in what she said. And there have been a lot of reports that she was racist, but she really felt like she was justified. And I can't understand how she could have thought that saying that she wasn't being racist.
Cause
they
you
I
feel
like
just
each
like
other. They
she.
kind of, clicked and all this good stuff. So Kenya's like all excited because, of course, she been trying to have a man for the longest time. She ain't got to now say she got some dude over in Africa sending her money and all this good stuff. She really had a man. She about to bust out with Shantae's song. Shantae got a man at home.
At
She is
home.
excited. Exactly. She was feeling it. Well, before the show actually aired, like aired, he got married to somebody else.
now, did he get married or was he already
Was
married?
he
Well,
already
that was
married,
the question. At first, they
or
thought he
was
was
it
already
somebody
married.
that she paid to come on the show with her?
You
What?
know what? It could be that. It really could be that. That hasn't come out yet, so I'm not gonna lie. What I'm gonna tell you is what I know. What a Ti is. He got married and he didn't tell her. She saw it on social media. And so everybody found out at the same time as little Miss Kenya.
Mm. Mm.
Well, on the site that I'm reading right now, it says that she found out that he was married a week after the show aired. So he wasn't married the whole time while they were, preparing for the show.
When it
But
was taped and
yeah,
everything, right?
right.
Yeah. So she posted like a photo of herself because of course now we got to be dramatic because that's how we do. I mean, I can identify with her because now I got to get it all of my feelings. I'm emo going on. So she took a picture of herself and him and she put it on Instagram because she in her feelings and she started putting like Maya Angelou poems up. How
Hmm.
she still rides. Because I'm stronger
Oh,
than all of this.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
she really thought she had. I mean, she was already on Instagram posting pictures of them, but she was putting things like, sometimes you can spend your whole life looking for Prince Charming, and then a king arrives.
Okay,
Well,
So she
so
he
was,
knew.
his
Yeah,
his
he
let's
knew.
his wife said that Kenya was more concerned about her brand than romance and was faking the romance for TV.
Hmm.
Damn, damn, damn. That is from the millionaire's
I can
man.
believe.
That's from the man's wife. James
I
Freeman's
don't
wife
think she.
said it.
I don't think
hmm
she really want a man for real.
That could be
and
They
so.
were
She
together,
made it seem like
together.
her and what's his name was an item too. What was his name?
that's true.
Oh, the guy from the 100 Black Men here in Atlanta. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems as though she was really expecting a hardcore relationship out of this, and I feel like, you know, he knew that he wasn't going to be her $1 million match, so to speak, because if he got married a week after the show aired, then he had to be in some type of a relationship, and it had to be a serious one,
Hmm.
when they were recording. So,
Wow, that
I
is.
wouldn't be surprised if nobody would take her serious after this.
I'm just sick of her. They need to just run her off Atlanta Housewives. They're making the whole brand look whack by having her and Claudia. Claudia need to go back
Hmm.
on Ricky Smiley. Kenya is no more. So
Right.
they
and
bye
this
bye.
is pretty much just the same thing. It
Okay.
just is out in the public.
Okay, so here's the skinny. Here's the skinny. When they taped the episode back in November,
Hmm.
he was single. But
Yeah.
a few weeks after the taping, he and Kenya had no contact.
Oh.
So
mm,
he met and fell in love with
Mm-hmm.
his now wife. Like they met a
Oh.
few weeks after. Yes, he was single, but he fell in love with his now wife a few weeks later, and they were married in April. So
And see,
she
and she
hooked him
found,
quick,
and he was
but
Yeah.
somebody that was looking for
mhm.
marriage because he didn't waste no time. Like
he
he,
didn't. So
he was
maybe if
Mm-hmm.
she
ready.
had returned his damn calls,
Right.
then
Yeah, so
maybe
I,
she
I,
would
I
be
don't
on
She
the
didn't
know.
want a
side of
man
things.
for real. She didn't want a man for real.
Man, she need to
She
go
just
somewhere
want
and
a
sit her
baby.
ass down.
She need to go back and find herself. I'm sick of her. And
She
hopefully, with
She does.
prayer, she can have an empire soon. Cause she don't have nothing that little whack movie she had as the world's best. She twirls. You need to twirl back to Detroit and find yourself. Cause baby, you
And
got
be
to go
gone
back.
with the wind.
Yes,
Fabulous.
gone with the
She
wind.
is
Gone with
because
the wind,
you taped the
fabulous.
show. You so in love. You better call him. Call him a
Mm-mm-mm.
week later. You
Right.
don't return
Or
his
maybe she
calls.
need to
Get out of
go to
here.
jail for 17 years like Cookie. And
Yeah,
speaking of
no.
Empire, the hottest show of the past season is getting bigger, y'all. Empire, which everyone knows is the primetime soap opera about love, race, debt, forgiveness, prejudice, mercy, and a music game, have grown to 18 episodes next season after an initial run of 12 this past year. Fox Television co-chairman and CEO Gary Newman said it would be split into two 9 episode half seasons with a cliffhanger to end the fall with show. The co-chairman CEO Dane Warden said the network is working on ways to maintain the show momentum. The Empire audience has grown every week with an amazing 38 million this first week. It is the number one TV show on social media, surpassing The Walking Dead. Music drama has become the number one TV show since all. Announcements of season 2 guest stars include Chris Rock, Lenny Kravitz, Alicia Keys. Also, Neo has signed on to join Timbaland in writing the music and producing. It will return this fall. But will Lucius and Cookie keep ratings from crumbling? Let's see what y'all think, ladies. I
I don't
think
like it.
they not there was rumors back a month ago that they were going to cancel it because Saraja P. Henson was having problems with her contract and they were trying to negotiate a new deal because she wanted to get paid more,
And
and
she
they were sitting there and there was Lee Daniels and the creator was shopping for a new network and they was saying ABC was gonna get it and I'm like, oh hell no, but then I'm happy Fox had because I hate Scandal. I'm sorry, that movie I can't wait till they have the series finale of that. I swear to God I can't wait. But yes, I think everybody is anticipating. People have been raving all over social media about the 18th episode run and it's gonna be amazing. I'm waiting for it, and I can't wait. I think everyone is anticipating the premiere because they want to see exactly what happened. Vernon, he's not coming back, so they want to know what's going to happen with, now.
I sure am waiting
What's going to happen
because
with Lucius, and
yes,
he killed Bucky and stuff, and that was her only eyewitness because he told him. So we don't know what's going to happen, and did Boo Boo Kitty and Cookie really partner up to sabotage Empire? So we need to see what's gonna happen. I'm sorry, I'm Empire. I
mhm.
take that very seriously. When you come for me on Empire, I get very, very, very mad. I'm sorry.
Listen, I
Yeah,
only
she
am
gets very,
waiting.
very, very mad.
I'm looking forward to it because I want to hear when
Mhm.
Lady T does the recaps because you have not heard a recap of the Empire unless you heard her do it and she busts
We'll
out in
see.
everybody's part.
You should
Get some
start
chicken
watching
money.
that.
I promise I will watch it. I promise you that I will watch Empire next season. And I promise you that I'm going to finish the first season.
You didn't see the
But I
first
cannot wait till
the
that
first
first
season?
episode come on next season because I am gonna be all in. You know what? When Empire come on,
Damn.
fix.
You
Don't you?
you
I
gonna make
am
sure
me.
you give your gift cards on time because I ain't gonna even be online, boo. So you talking to the
No, no,
club.
no, no, no. You can remind me just when I am, just not
You
when
know, you
Empire
Not when
said
come.
when
Empire
I'm
is on.
online. No, you said it
Can we
last
let
time.
the
You
rest
said
of the
it because I
cones
was on the
bake?
couch.
Yes,
Can
Lord.
we?
I'm gonna
No,
kidnap you, and we gonna watch. I'm gonna kidnap you. I'm gonna bring you there. I'm gonna kidnap you, and you gonna watch it on X Control.
I will be faking crashes.
like I
Okay,
seen it on
then.
Inside Edition on Tuesday. I was appalled. I was like, really? And then she went on and said she's not suing for money, but suing so they can get training on how to deal with situations. No,
Either
baby,
way,
sue them for money.
either way, they should be sued. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's for just training or whatever, they should be sued. They should have some type of penalties for, you know what I'm saying, kicking that child off the plane just for, throwing a fit. Like kids act out all the time. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something like that, then you might as well not even sell tickets to children. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
right.
Exactly, exactly. That's exactly right. Like, are you kidding me? That's like the worst. That's the lowest of the low. Like that is the lowest of the low that you would kick this child. You know what? United Airlines, let me go. No, we're not flying United. We're not. We're gonna
I
stick to
don't like
Delta.
that either because I used to teach autistic kids a few years ago. So when I saw that, I was amazed by that because at the point where she told them I have a child with autism, the child is going to continue to act out until she's given hot food. They should have been given that food immediately.
all right,
You
especially
know.
knowing that her blood sugar was low. Like that's a safety risk. You know what I'm saying? Something could have happened.
Because
Yeah,
when I
that's
always
like
dealt with autistic
horrible.
kids, they will, act out in some kind of a physical manner when it's something that's disturbing them or it's something that they're lacking at the time. So
Mhm.
you have to know the kid because it could be different things with different autistic kids. None of them are, act the same or have the same needs. So for him to land, and then my problem with it is that child didn't pose no risk at that particular time. And then when I searched into it, it's not like the kid was up out of the seat running, around the plane. The child was just making noise, as far as I understood it. So I just didn't
Yep.
understand that. I didn't
She
like
was
that at
making
all.
noise, as
That's
I was scared the
horrible.
child would make. She wasn't there. Have children who on planes who act real rude, who disrespect people, who curse and all that, and you stop because the child was making annoying noises and it was annoying your passengers. What
But
I
I'm sure
just
they
Yeah,
get
that
scared
was
even
just
taking a
horrible.
child on a flight ever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. You know, shame on you, United Airlines. Shame on you. It would have never happened on Delta.
And United Airlines is going to get a lot of heat for that because that's something big to first of all it's a child, then with the whole
and
autism
they white.
right, and then yeah, that's going to be a whole lot of
Oh
heat that they're going to
yeah,
have to deal
white
with.
is right.
I'm done with you, Trey, hitting all the frequent flyer points.
I'm
I
going to
understand.
Southwest. Sorry,
Yup.
and we
I'm
Your
will
giving.
get our
bags,
meals because we go in first class.
your
I
bags
don't.
fly free.
I'm going to Megabus.
Right,
Oh
that's
my
what I read
God.
too, Kitty. All the people,
As
all the
many
passengers
branches as
said
the
the
mega
child
bus
was
have,
fine.
we is not going on no mega bus.
$5, baby.
Um.
$5.
Okay, I'm done with
I don't
you
know. I don't want to see
guys.
y'all. I don't want to see y'all on the train either.
Sorry, my
So
next ex-wife, Queen Latifah. It's going to be amazing. It's the story of songstress Bessie Smith. I'm excited to see it. A woman after my own heart because Queen Latifah is playing her. Okay, so if you guys have not visited Famished 3-year anniversary, you're really missing out because there are some amazing gifts from all of the designers to join the Famished group and you can get all of the gifts. They have some hot things. I actually, spent a day going through the boxes and opening things up and finding a place for them. So check out Famished. Make sure that you check out Six Republic. Six Republics has a bed from Bazaar that is absolutely amazing. It is my absolute favorite thing on the sim. It looks comfy. It makes you want to crawl into the bed and just, snuggle under the covers. But make sure that you guys check out Sixth Republic. Custom 9 is opening tomorrow, and there are some killer things at Custom 9. There's some killer shoes. There are some beautiful dresses. So please get over to Custom 9. It opens tomorrow. And you fellas that have the aesthetic body, too bad, so sad. You're gonna probably have to make your own clothes. All right,
So,
and the Fanning
aw.
CQUELYNE, you are the winner of the gift card from Chop Zooey, and one of the ladies from Sigma Upsilon Nu will contact you regarding your prize. This episode of the chat has been brought to you by Kids for Kids by Kids, Chestnut Estates, Eta Sigma Delta, Lost Saints MC, Our Voice Magazine, Serenity Group, Soul for Looks, Ta Beta Psi, TC Enterprises, Zabisca, Chop Zooey, Cuddles Cove, and Unbreakable Counseling Center. We are so pleased to have been invited to experience the Lupus Awareness Fair brought to you by Sigma Upsilon Nu. I am Fix Elizabeth Carolina, and on behalf of the ladies of the chat, we would like to thank our special guests, Miss Desi, Static, Sinquetti, Denunzio. I think I got all the names in that time.
You did.
I did. I did. gonna have to stop when it comes to that name because that is a long, long name. So the chat was created by Lady T, Ferragamo, and Mystic Elizabeth Carolina. The executive producer is Mr. A. Angelis Amante. The associate producer and audience coordinator is Kinky Demule Jewel Goodnight. And our assistant producer is Jazz Tiponi. The chat is recorded in front of a live studio audience. So again, on behalf of our host, Two Finger Studios and TC Enterprises, I am Dix Elizabeth Carolina Amante for the chat. Join us next week where we will sit back, relax, and chat. Have a wonderful evening.